Today, I want to talk to that founder, that CEO, executive director who's trying to raise money for the next 1 year. You're trying to raise 10K, you're trying to raise 20K, you're trying to raise 100K. That's going to serve the organization for the next 1 year. What I'm going to tell you today is very shocking. That model of trying to raise money year in, year out is not sustainable. It's going to wear you out. It's going to wear your butt out. And of course, it's going to wear your organization out. If you want to be sustainable, if you want to build a sustainable nonprofit, you must be able to identify how much you really need to create a complete change or really move the needle in the industry you're operating in. Just trying to, scratch the surface of the impact, just trying to try to attend to the symptoms of the need would not get you there. To really get there, you need to be able to go all the way, like really create a complete impact. And the truth is, creating a complete impact, creating a sustainable impact costs money. You're going to need staff, you're going to need infrastructure, you're going to need processes running, you're going to need subscriptions, you're going to need money for almost everything. So creating a sustainable impact, really moving the needle for the community you serve, is going to cost you real money. And this could run into millions of dollars sometimes. That is why it is not advisable you go the route of going year in, year out, trying to raise money, year in, year out, trying to meet your budget. It's advisable you step back, identify how much you really need to create this sustainable change, and then go after that money. So that once you get that money, right, you can be able to create, say, 10 times the change you were supposed to create by doing the year in, year out model. So for example, if you're trying to raise 100K next year, and the 100K is supposed to help you impact, say, 1,000 women, that's fine. You could go after that, and then you reach your 100K, you go out there, you impact 1,000 women. Next year, you're looking at raising 150K so that you can impact, 1,500 women. So trying to calculate that with that geometrical progression, we can come up at the end of the day, say for the next 5 years, you can impact, say, 5,000, 6,000 women, which is a good number. But in reality, if you step back and really go out there to raise the money you need, say $3 million, $5 million, $2 million, and then you really take the next 18 months to go out there to raise that money, in the next 5 years, you're going to impact a minimum of 100,000 to even 1 million young women with that amount of money. So imagine you impacting 5,000, 6,000 people in 5 years, and then doing in same 5 years you're impacting 100,000 people. That's the difference. That's what creates real impact. So that's why you need to dish the year in, year out model, and then really go out there to raise the money you need. But how do you even know how much you need, or how to, what do you really need to make this impact a reality? That's where strategic visioning and organizational development planning comes in. Strategic visioning helps you really look into the future. It helps you really look into your organization so that you know the best kind of organization you want to build that can sustainably deliver this impact. So that you know what it's going to cost you to sustainably deliver this impact. So that you know the people you need, the infrastructure you need, the processes you need to deliver this impact. Without strategic visioning and organizational development planning, you're most likely not going to know what it's going to cost you to go all the way for the community you serve. So by really strategically planning, looking into your organization, you can be able to know it's going to cost us $1 million to really create this change. It's going to cost us $5 million to really make this transformation. That way you're in a better position to go out there to go ask. And this actually influences your entire asking and fundraising model, because when you are out there trying to raise money, when you're out there trying to ask, the reason people give you $100 today, $1,000 today is because they see that you're trying to raise $100,000, and somehow they know this is not really moving the needle for the community. They know this may not really get the community to the end game. But when you're coming to ask and you're saying, we need $1 million to get this community to the end game, give us your best gift. people are more likely going to give you more money, $10,000, $100,000, because they know you really need a good amount of money to create this change, and then you're asking for their best gift. So if you want to do this successfully, if you want to be a successful organization, it is time you dish the year in, year out model. It is time you really identify what's it going to cost us to create this change. Go after that funding so that you can build an organization that can really deliver this change. An organization that can pay its staff, an organization that can actually get resources it needs to create its impact. That's why you're here. You're not here to struggle year in, year out. Your board members are not here to struggle year in, year out. So you have to be able to do something about it. Of course, at Solutions Matter, we help you handle this entire strategic planning process. We help you handle the planning, facilitate your board throughout the process, because aside the planning, there is a standard process to it. If your board are not involved, if your community are not involved, you're most likely going to leave them behind, and you will not get the commitment and the eagerness that's necessary to execute when it's time to execute. But if you facilitate the process the right way, get the right information, create a solid plan, everyone can bound around that, and that, of course, can help you execute and create more results. So what are you waiting for? It's time to start taking action. Dish the year in, year out fundraising model and go after the real money you need to create sustainable change. Until I hear from you again, it's Rooney. And don't forget to reach out to us to book your free discovery call so that we can better explain to you how you can implement this for your own organization. Until we hear from you again, it's going to be bye for today.